I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
All right, and just a quick pause here to say hello, everybody, and welcome to a special audition stream, or hopefully episode 1 of Horizon Forbidden West. This is a live audition stream. We use the intro movie that preceded this to voice and sound and video balance it, so hopefully it's coming across well, but we may make some adjustments as we go, as you guys let us know. Special early hello to Maxine, Jab, Solid Chrome Hickey, Scaly One, and AJ. I hope that you're all having a great Saturday so far. Let's jump right in.
These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need.
Wait, I... Tap once. Yes. Okay, that was in the first game.
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Okay.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, grab 10 more. So, as always, if you are new to the channel, you will find that I don't tend to talk that much when the characters are talking. I'm at least somewhat quieter, because I want to hear what they're saying, and I want you guys to be able to hear as well. On that note, I would be interested in feedback in, like, the characters here in, like, gameplay. Are they audible for you guys? Can you hear them clearly when they're talking? I want to make sure that we can go through the story together, because I adored this story in the first game. I will also note here very early on, anything that happened in the first game is fair game for conversation here. I don't see that you can play a sequel without talking about the original game, so that wouldn't be a spoiler. If anybody came in here curious about the first game, we have a full playthrough on the channel, and also so does More Than a Mia, and I believe Samalander as well. So there's plenty of great opportunities here on Twitch or possibly YouTube to... Oh, I should wait. I can have a little bit more health, can't I? Are there any more of those? One more? I'm a real pack rat. Don't worry, we're not going to spend our entire lives foraging, but... I don't remember how Aloy feels about swimming, if she gets tired or anything like that. Jav is saying turn the character voices up a bit. I'm not sure that I can turn them up from where they are. We could notch down music and sound effects volume a little bit. Alternatively, the other thing that we could do is go for the... Let's try the midnight mode audio mix. Let's try that first. Because one thing that we found in... What was it? Last of Us 2 is that helped to surface the character voices a lot. And actually, I am going to go in here. Hold on. Let's just adjust it. I don't want the music to be inaudible, but let's just maybe take it down a little bit. What's this?
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago, the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
The other option, Jab, is that we could turn up the overall
Those
mix.
ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
Is that
Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
all right? It wants me to do a swan dive, but I don't want to do it while we're having a conversation. That seems rude. No. Oh, we didn't do a dive at all. Yeah, there might be a little bit of kick to fit. So I'm going to say that we definitely were not going underwater in the previous game. There might be a little bit of kick to fit on the audio as we go. So we will be watching this episode. Oh, hi. Ancient toothpick. And then something else that I miss. Probably need to have some oxygen at some point. I hear humans like that.
Find anything good down there?
A few supplies.
Hello to Hey, isn't that Kay? Kay, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Okay, that was not dive. Hold on, we can do like a cool dolphin thing, but, okay, square is go down. Kay, I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday. I also hope that App is having a good time with, Red Dead Redemption 2. Has he played Forbidden West yet? Oh, God, hold on. Ooh. Apparently, so guys, apparently doing that dash is bad for your lungs. I was just doing it because it looked cool, but yeah. But yeah, as Kay said, I cannonballed right in. I failed at Swan Dive. It said, like, press circle at the apex of your jump, which I attempted to do. Either that or I'm misunderstanding the definition of apex.
You really traveled a long way to get here. I almost caught up to you a couple times, too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker. More blight. It's everywhere.
Okay. Oh, wait, I can examine. Wait. Examine. Oh, man. I'm gonna press triangle a lot. There we go.
Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
I like Varl's contributions so far. Yeah, we have this opportunity that it might be able to fix the world, and his feedback is, sounds complicated. Which, I mean, yeah, if I also had no idea what she was talking, be like, okay, yeah, huh. Well, we should probably do something about that. Also, it does appear that I lose lives when I walk on the red stuff, so we're going to try to avoid that. Apparently it seeps in through the soles of our shoes.
Knox.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Oh, down there. Well, I don't know how deep that water is. Drienne would very much want me to swipe up on the D-pad to reveal the full HUD and reveal your quest objectives. Okay. If I swipe down, does it go away? No. It probably goes away on its own after a few seconds. Yeah, there it goes. Kay has said that App has not played it yet, but it is on the list. I'm so glad. Kay, the other question that I wanted to ask you is, do you think that App would get any mileage? He says that he doesn't like turn-based games, so I wouldn't want to force one on him. If there was a community movement to have him try Baldur's Gate 3, that would be interesting and a movement that I might want to participate in. But also, if it's just not his style of game, he just doesn't like it, then I wouldn't.
In that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
Ridgewood. Also, Jab is pointing out not too deep if there were rapids there. It looks deeper down. Up above, it looked like the water was moving pretty quick, but down here it looks fairly calm. I agree with you, Jab. I thought that it was going all over the place, the water. Oh, let me have some more health juice. So one thing.
All right. Now to craft some arrows.
One thing that I did in the first game that I think on the whole I'd like to avoid doing too much of in this game is like super stockpiling things like Ridgewood. Like I just picked up 1,000,000 pounds of it.
But can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
Okay, hold on. Let's craft. Oh, hold on. Okay, right stick to do the wheel. I pressed left stick to go up.
Me too. Arrows ready. That did it. After you.
Is there anything else down here? Can we interact with these ancient chariots or whatever we're going to call these? Oh, look at this. So, interestingly, I now have, if you look, I have 10, like, heals, but also I've picked up 3 additional medicinal berries. I would have thought that 10 was the max. But I guess maybe we can store extra elsewhere. I've got a second pocket.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Hey, Varl, I'm gonna have to eat some health damage to talk to this fox, it looks like.
The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Now, I did not play the DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't remember there being any mention of a blight, so this seems to be introduced as of this game. These, like, red tendrils, and just
Looks
toxic.
like a dead end.
Sort of like toxic plant life that's there. Kay is saying of App that he's thinking about it. There are quite a few folks in his chat who are loving the heck out of it and definitely are pointing him in that direction. It would be extremely interesting to know what he thinks about it. We'll pry open. A cargo crate has... bronze ingot and iron ingot. Well, I assume those are good. You know, Varl, if I listened to you, I wouldn't have found those ingots, so maybe take a back seat. I've been leading this whole time. You've been following Aloy. By the way, on the note of Aloy, if you did not tell me this was actually Birch, I would not know. Like, I didn't realize until the end credits of the first game that this was actually Birch, and still to this day, this sounds nothing like her to me. I'm not even sure what she's doing. It sounds a little bit pitched down, and yet she still has so much range in the delivery. Oh, okay, so guys, I have bad news. We're going to search absolutely every wreck for our ingots and ancient chimes. I love the fact that the keychains are, key rings are ancient chimes. Okay, well, I'm not going to try to get this one. The blight has, oh, wait. Yes, I am. Look, I can open up the hood on this one. Ancient ring and metal shards. I was vaguely hoping for an ancient makeup compact that would have been the oil filter. Just rub that on. Ancient war paint dispenser. Metal eyes and iron ingots. Yeah, for anybody... Oops. For anybody that watches this in the VOD later on, we are recording this a little bit after the release. Oh, hold on.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Oh, cool.
It's a weak spot.
Right.
Sorry, very quickly. I do not remember in the first game that you could, like, left and right on the D-pad to, like, highlight different components. That's awesome. Hold on, and I can view in Notebook. So this is a burrower. A common recon machine that emits a high-pitched sound to alert allies and stun enemies. It can tunnel underground and resurface in unexpected locations. I can't override it, obviously. It's weak versus fire. I didn't bring any of that with me. And it's strong versus nothing. Okay, so we can... Hold on. Okay, so it gives us some information about what we can loot. Ocular component. The eye is weak. The sound shell. Okay, so that's like on its chest. Detached with tear damage, attack removal... Key upgrade resource. Oh, so we want to try to shoot that. And then this is the resource container. Hey, maybe he brought some fire. Inspect loot. Oh, so we can see what it is that we can get. Okay. Well, then...
Okay, concentrate.
Oh, buddy, show me your belly just one more time. Oh no! I went directly into that! What was this? Hold on, what's this? Did he throw it at me?
Another one's coming.
Wait, I didn't finish with this one. Hold on, hold on. What is duck? Square. Okay. I was thinking, looks pretty weasel-like. I was thinking like a sea otter, although not a lot of... Okay, do we need to scan this one? Look, he's scanning the bushes. I want to scan, or hit that thing. Okay, I don't want to stand here anymore. Whoops. Okay, but... Okay, so L1 is this.
Know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, L1 is this, and then
So
L...
after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Okay. No, I'm healed up. Thank you, game. Now, I thought I shot one of their backpacks off. Yeah. Okay, so we got some sturdy
Someone
hard
shot this machine too.
Oh, I should probably make more arrows because I used a bunch. I'm gonna say that if at any point I'm holding 100 hard Ridgewood, then I'm not gonna pick up any more. I don't want to fill up the whole container, and it doesn't seem to be in short supply. Kay has always been curious why there's so many metal eyes, and if those are a real life thing. I'm not just not putting two and two together. In terms of like, well, I suspect that metal eye in this game is a euphemism used by Aloy and her friends to say like
ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
A sensor array, although it is very round and ocular-like. So it's also possible that who was it that designed the animals? Was it like Artemis or somebody? Whichever AI thing that designed the animals had a real thing for like mega life and like dinosaurs and stuff. So the sensor arrays were probably designed to look like eyes, I think. Because that's one of the cool reveals of...
Focused since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Tap. Oh, so now it teaches me to hide. Okay. One of the cool reveals in the original game was like why the animals or the robots look the way that they do, and it's because they are... Okay, sprint. Designed that way, intelligently designed by the AIs because, like...
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
Okay, I feel like this is where we came from, or is it not?
Through here.
Okay, Aloy says go that way. I just want to double check. I'm relatively sure that this is the path that we used to get down to that area where we fought the burrower weasels. Yeah, this is where like the fox was or whatever. Yep, okay. Just double checking. We don't need to search this area again.
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
And they also weren't like, they weren't designed for combat, which again is like, well, why would you...
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Hello to Czar and Fox McCloud.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
Oh, hold on. I found an ancient wreath. Now, is that a necklace or it's like a choker? It looks like, and then an iron ingot. It's an interesting carry-in case that person was bringing in on the day that everything fell apart.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
Czar is saying that app is up to 4 wax strips. I think that's a reference to his current subscription drive.
What's that stench?
I will look forward to checking that out.
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Wait, what looks like... Why does it look like something smashed down from above? It's not like any of the wreckage is smashed down and in. I mean, no more than any other random direction. Well, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. Varl has better hunting senses than I do. Alright, we can go look at that. I want to check out the camp, though. One piece of feedback that I had about the original Zero Dawn is that it had a fantastic story, and one that will probably be discussed and exposed as we go forward. A lot of that story was communicated in scenes where you would start like a log of some sort playing, and then stand extremely still and listen to it. Because at any point, you might cross some threshold where the recording would stop, and then you'd have to like replay it from the beginning. I wonder if that's going to be addressed in any way. Because at the same time that I say, like, that's not my favorite way to have a story communicated, I didn't have any strong recommendations on how to fix it. Like, there was just so many things to explore in that game, and it gave you a real incentive to, like, do the exploration.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
How unfortunate that it didn't
burned right through his armor.
mention those things a moment ago.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears.
I will note that I'm perfectly happy with the game safeguarding me against accidental sequence breaking. Okay, this rucksack does not have anything else in it. So, like, she said a couple things. Oh.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Okay, so we're going to get a pull caster, an improved version of a Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects, also enables grappling to specific points. I should note that although this game has now been out for like a year or more, I've never watched any of it. Like, I've gone out of my way to not know about it, so I'm very much going to learn about any new mechanics in this as we go. Let's go ahead and craft. Special gear. And that's it.
There. Pull caster. Now to test it on the debris.
I'll be interested to learn what this does better than just me holding onto it with my hands. The Pullcaster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that has a grated pattern. Exactly like this doesn't have. Okay. L2 and tap triangle. Wait, so what has a graded pattern then? Because Hold on. It's okay. When the cursor goes like tight, that's how you know that you can do it. Okay, there's gonna be triangle. I like this. It's like here. You have to learn how to use this, so you got to do it a couple times.
That worked better than I thought.
And all joking aside, I know why I didn't want to do that with my hands. We'd be in Tetanusville right now.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
This thing.
The pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan.
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out.
In my experience, you can always trust someone who steeples their fingers malevolently at the end of otherwise unremarkable sentences.
I should activate my focus. Scan the area.
Oh, hold R3. Data point discovered. It's congratulating me on finding a data point, which I definitely did. Maybe I should have been standing over where it first told me this. Hold on, because it's slow to walk. R3. Okay, so this is where we started. That's where the person was, the hologram. What data point? Oh, okay.
I might be able to get up there.
Nope. I want to do this. And I bet anything this is the best place to be.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
And I'm completely wrong. Tap and jump X. Wait, X is also the jump button. Okay. Okay, that feels really good.
That worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry. I'll find you another way up.
Okay, we can't interact with that. Also, Zara is saying that he's got a 30-pound puppy on his lap. Wait, what's this? Drop to ledge. No, I don't want to do that. We have to find him a way up, not me a way down. I know many ways down. Most of them involve me getting punctured. Get within range and quickly tap X. Oh, whoops. Okay, tap square to get down. I pressed what circle and jumped away from the wall. I probably don't want to do that.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Hey.
Wait.
There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
So, if I remember correctly, and man, it has been years, the reason that we're looking for a Gaia backup is that Gaia was corrupted or deleted. I think that she was deleted in the first game. So we're trying to find a duplicate somewhere.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. the Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Let me take a look around in here. I will say this, I'm not going to get 100% of data points or anything like that. That's just not going to happen.
I can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars. The wilds have really grown over this place.
Okay, I'm glad that we get to practice this some more. So triangle and... So I'm just like pulling back on the stick. There's no like tap to it or anything like that. Okay.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
Also, this is so smart to have Varl along and like using a focus for the first time, so Aloy can sort of like talk him through what's happening and communicate.
Above us. What is that thing?
Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Oh. So, at least in the first game, the rocks we use as a distraction, and I like never use them. It just never occurred to me. It's something like like that is why I wanted to play it on a harder difficulty level. Because when there's mechanics that you just never feel the need to engage with, sometimes it means that you're playing too easy.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
Okay, I've got his patrol path. As Kay says, it's a really good way to bring new players up to speed without...
Throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Without having played the original. So,
Time to throw.
Bro, hold on. What is the throw button?
There. Now to take it down with a spear strike.
Okay, I hope Varl got his.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
It might be a beat before I remember that square is stealth and circle is dodge. Circle is dodge I've got up, but then if circle's not going to be stealth, then the next button that I push is X, and X is jump, which is almost the perfect opposite of doing something quietly. But yeah, in addition to like, hey, Varl, let me walk you through how the focus works. Let me walk you through, like, what I'm here to do. Here's Gaia, here's AI, and all this other stuff. It's also, like, what she's been up to since the first game. Like, oh, the Blight, this is why I'm here and what Gaia is going to do for us. It's just, it's a really, really smart decision, because Varl gets to be the audience surrogate who is... Varl, you could have looted this guy yourself. Like, you're entitled to the fruits of your labor. You keep what you kill. just leaves it for Aloy.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Well, I'd like to learn more about stealth, if I could. How many of these guys are there? Just the one? No, see, there's two. Okay, especially on hard. Wait, how do you...
On your lead.
Okay, so we've selected the track. Oh, he's coming right here. And that probably means that he's going to search this area. So let me see if I can toss a rock. Nope. Rock toss. Rock toss. I am very bad at stealth. Or awesome at stealth. I wanted to throw the rock and then get him from behind, but instead I rolled out past him. Okay, how many more dudes do we have? I count one so far. Let's try to get him. Okay, and then square is stealth. Okay, I gotta figure out the square is stealth part. So we got a metal bone. That seems pretty good. I don't think I have one of those before. All right. Oh, let's, I didn't shoot any arrows, I don't think. Do I need to... Hold on, what's my... Yeah. We're gonna make an arrow, and then I'll grab some of this stuff. I've got 88 Ridgewood, so let's chill out with that. We're not going to spend a lot of time picking up things that I've got a million of. As Kay says, stealth with style. That's how I like to characterize it. You could have it done like a professional, or you could have your stealth done like a disco dancer. Wait, why is he marked? Is it just because we're on a journey together? Because that's fine. Still, that is not the stealth button. Do you think there's a cool drop attack? I assume the game would have introduced that if I was meant to do it yet. Okay, wait, I want to do this and then select this path. Okay, so now we can see where he's going. Maybe not where he's going to turn or look, but a pretty good option to just get up behind him. Oh, shit. Oh, we still got the stealth kill! It's just which end it went in.
I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Hello to No Oats. No Oats, I hope the rest of your Saturday has gone very well. No Oats was with us this morning when we did a stream of Anno 1800, also known as the stream where everything
in its way in here too.
Anno started to fall apart. Wait, oh boy, the Blight hates foxes.
This little guy got caught up in the Blight. I couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
I feel like we're facing what would be called like a green goo scenario, where there's a form of plant life that interacts with like our ecosystem, and it's simply able to outcompete all native life for nutrients and resources and space while providing absolutely nothing to the ecosystem in return, and sort of grows and grows and grows and is incredibly invasive and damaging. Except this, of course, is red. Green goo is a variant on the gray goo scenario where nanomachines just break down all matter in the universe and turn it into more nanorobots.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
I've never read a Green Goo scenario, but of all things, the Sci-Fi Channel used to run like some commercial bumpers that showed like, and they were just like little commercials. They were like, you know.
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
15 seconds long of like flowers blossoming, and then like consuming absolutely everything that passed around them. This game looks really good, you guys.
I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it.
Oh, look at this. Small health potion will heal past your max health. I want to say that they also did that in the previous game as well. But again, potions, really didn't use them that much.
Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them.
Okay, let's not roll directly into them. I'm going to practice doing actual
There.
careful stuff.
Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow
Dismantle
yourself
it.
up.
And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Hold down, open your hunter's kit, and navigate to the blast trap
Don't have the
crafting
right
screen.
supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
I did use traps on occasion. Okay, so that's one blast plate. I want to know what
Use this.
I want to know what machine muscle is. Oh, well now we have lots of blast paste.
Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
Okay, I do not consider this to be optional. So we're going to make this. So this does 250 points of explosive damage. I wonder if that scales over time or you can make it better.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it.
Yeah, we will just make the one
Over
for
here.
now.
Aloy, I think I see a way up.
Aloy needs to teach Varl how to, like, use his focus to find really cool stuff in the environment. Okay, and do I just go up? Oh, yeah. I was looking for another grapple point. Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Okay, so this guy does some lightning stuff with his chain reaction. And his resource container is salvageable. Okay, so I would probably want to knock this off, and yet it does look like he's got a friend back there, doesn't it? Yeah, another scrounger. So maybe what I'll do is try to take one out stealthily, and then we'll try to knock the bits and pieces off of another one. And I would not mind having that ancient valuables box. So yeah, let's wait for this guy to go past. Oh, well, it wants me to lay a trap on the ground, but wouldn't I rather... Yeah, let's use a trap on the next guy. I feel like an explosive trap is going to bring everybody over here. But we kill the first guy with stealth, then we kill the second guy with style. I don't trust that sound. What is this? Okay, so now we've got that guy's patrol path. So this guy, let's go ahead and do the trap. I really should have paid a lot more attention to what it was telling me about how to do that. Is it just down on the D-pad?
Set this here.
Hey, Varl, yeah, you want to stand back a little bit.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
We also got the bonus for a stealth kill, I noticed. Which is a little bit like, you know, blowing somebody up with a grenade and claiming the credit of Silent Assassin.
Ruins. Are they all like this?
Well, they all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Okay, this is the ancient valuables box that we saw earlier. And we found an ancient ring. And so the ancient toothpick, is that a like a portable corkscrew? That's what it looks like to me. It raises questions about how Aloy thinks the ancient people's teeth were shaped. Next time I come that, I'm really actually interested in chat's understanding of what the ancient toothpick is. Nope. Go up. Okay, anything else down here? We don't need to get everything of everything, but I would like to... Yeah, I don't care about the Ridgewood, and this is... Skybrush, sure. Okay, now we've gotten the maximum amount of medicinal berries, so I'm not going to worry about getting those for right now.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
I will not be happy if... I don't want to make a prediction because I feel like it, darn it. it invites somebody to spoil. So please do not spoil anybody who does know. I really will be upset if Varl winds up... Like, we have a boss fight with, like, the big tentacle monster on the roof.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
If we fight the big tentacle monster and Varl
Varl.
eats it.
There's data here. You scan it with your focus.
Okay, see, I like that she's like, hey, you should come take a look at this. Because he was a cool dude in the previous game. Like, I like the fact that she's here with somebody from before.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. But it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
Hi, Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we've arrived at a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down way better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Far Zenith will provide a copy of the prototype Homer archive, already sent, 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from storage at our Ninma facility. Ectogenic. Those could be for, like, raising the infants? Possibly? I don't know. I'm not familiar with ectogenic. Supplementary ectogenesis research. In exchange, Far Zenith will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior to the Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be a near-complete repository of human knowledge. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this was a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while data corrupted. Can I just submit that having a backup of Apollo is like it's not number 2, it's like number 1.1 of the things that you would want to have, because unless I'm misremembering the names, Apollo was the name of the repository of all human knowledge, like they just talked about. And it's the thing that absolute fuckface in the first game, what was his name? David somebody? Deleted. Like, I said during the previous game, and then at the end of the game, I believe, that what the hell was his name? Does anybody remember the name of the Elon Musk in Horizon Zero Dawn? That guy was the most hateable villain I've ever encountered in any game. I'm playing this now, 5-6 years later, it still remains true. Of all the video game villains I've ever gone up against, all the Sephiroths, all the Darth Vaders, all the bad guys, that dude is the worst. He's the worst guy, not the worst written, mind you. He's the worst person I've ever encountered. Ted Faro, thank you. Hey, isn't that K? Yes, can we get a backup of Apollo, please?
I'll keep an eye out for more data.
Oh my god,
Let's
Ted
see.
Faro.
Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
I have never wanted to reach into a fictional realm and strangle somebody to death with my bare hands more than that guy.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
You know the golden ticket from Last Action Hero that lets you go through the movie screen and, like, be in that world, in that reality? Yeah, you need to keep that out of my hands if I'm playing something that features Ted Faro. Because then I will be the Charles Dance. I'll be the guy with the glass eye that goes in there to just fuck some shit up. God damn it, I hated that guy. He like, just a spectacularly well-written villain. So good. So, I assume, yes, so we've already been down there. We don't have to do that. That's our get back up here if we fall ladder.
You okay?
Yeah. Guess we won't be going that way.
But, hold on, because we can still see things up there. Can we use the grapple hook? No. At least not by double tapping X. Oh, this'll work. Maybe? There's too much dialogue here.
It's really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
As I was saying, there's a little bit too much dialogue here to go into it, but yeah, no, we'll talk about Ted Faro and his particular outlook on life. So, I'm sorry, do I get to help him? Oh,
Made it.
he figured it out. I was like, wait, I don't want to leave without Varl.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
So Kay is asking, did I see the twist coming for him in Zero Dawn? Absolutely not. Absolutely
Maybe that thing
not.
at the table does something.
Okay, Varl. I'll be with you in a second, brother. We just gotta take a quick look around. Give me a moment. Okay, there's nothing else in here. Yeah, no, we'll talk about like the when we're out in the fields, and I assume that we'll have some time to ride. Yeah, the story in Zero Dawn is so good. It's so well thought out, and then the execution of it is pitch perfect, and the way that you slowly understand exactly what happened, exactly what the aftermath was, how far everybody had to go just to have this slight glimmer of a chance of survival, and then how wrong it went. All because of Ted Faro. All of it. It's a very impressive story.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
let me take a quick look around here, just in case anything new is here since we had that chat.
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use. Those Ostrom must have left us behind. Can't help them, but it can help us.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
I hope Varl keeps something for himself. Okay, blast slings launch bombs that affect large areas. This weapon fires frost bombs. Use them against enemies to build up to the brittle state. While in brittle, the enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage, which is, I think, my regular arrow and then getting hit by my spear, I would assume. Like, Varl is a great traveling companion because he just like, hey, do you want this? But also, like...
Down here.
I wouldn't have held it against him if he was like, oh, cool, a blast sling. Let me know if you want anything blast slinged. I'll take care of it for you.
I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great. Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
L1. There. Okay. But I don't think we're fighting that giant snake yet. I thought it was a tentacle of something... Son of a bitch. I want you to know that every time that's happening is because I'm pressing circle to... stealth.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I better switch to my bow.
Oh. Hold on. Dodge. Okay, I need some help very much. Shit. So I have some green poison damage stuff happening. So that didn't go well for me. I gotta get better at listening to Aloy. Yes, please. Okay, how am I doing on arrows? Oh, I'm pretty good.
Looks like we can cross over here.
I will make some of that, and then we're gonna grab some more ridgewood.
More of the Ostrom Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
So apparently I have maximum chill water, so can I make some more of this? I can. Because I'm going to assume that the Frost Blast Sling is taking some use of some chill water.
You said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
And also, like, the voice actor that they got for Ted Faro, the level of conviction that that guy speaks with while uttering the most monstrous ideas has really nailed it with that dude. Okay, so we can clearly jump over there. Is there anything else over here? It looks like just another path to get, oops, to where we already are. Yeah, I did a great job of not doing that correctly. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple different ways up depending on how you want to do it. Or if you just fall like a fool. Alright. Yeah, we'll head over here. Oh, I could have done the grapple hook. At the moment, the big snake monster looks a lot like a gigantic king cobra. I thought I could see like a big hood around the far end, the head part that we haven't really seen yet.
That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
More Osram. Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break.
Okay, yeah, I'm just putting stuff into my stash now, so we're going to not worry about that again. Okay.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in a focus to keep track of them.
So when it says 5 burrower, is that the number that are around? No, it's level 5. I do remember it said that in the description. Okay, I think I'm just going to sit here quietly for a second. I would love to... Now, hold on. Let's mark his path. Yeah, okay, so if he's going to come over here, then we can take this guy with a trap, as long as I make a trap. Craft. Craft. Okay, cool. And now I'll just put one right here. Maybe a little faster than this, though. Okay. Word to the wise. Your traps are vulnerable to being punctured by spear attacks. Death number 1. We did it. Oh, no. Well, hey, Varl, I have a quick tip. The weird feeling that up ahead I might be able to make use of a couple of bombs.
More Osram. Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break.
If you were wondering why on earth did you press
Machines patrolling
R1?
ahead.
We can tag them in a focus to keep track of them.
No particular reason. So, yeah, hold on. Let's just stay back here for a second. Oh, I was so clever about it, too. Okay, let's drop a trap right here. Yeah, I meant to just do that and just panicked. I just, like, gripped the controller real tight, hit bunches of buttons. Now, I will say this. When we do a stealth kill, I don't have a good faith reason to believe that we get a... Well, now I feel like I'm just wasting this bomb. Yeah, I probably didn't need to spend that there. Oh, he saw me. I think we might be outside his scanning range. Nope. I want it. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, hi, guys. There's always another dude. I had no idea he existed. Nope, I still want this. Oh, shoot. I would note that aside from that last shot there,
Now how to get out of here?
I'm not actually aiming at the eyes. I'm trying to detach the backpacks that they have. Because it appears to me that the backpacks are destroyed when you do like a stealth kill or something, and I wanted to see if we would get extra stuff for knocking it off. But I failed to knock it off there. So if you're like, oh man, he's really bad at hitting the eyes, so far I've been aiming at other things that I'm equally bad at hitting.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
Yeah. So now I'm full up on medicine. I don't feel like we need to get anything else in here.
There's a ladder in the back.
Anything? Well, maybe. Oh, ancient supplies box. Yes, please. So metal shards, just so that in case you're not like hip to the lingo of this game, metal shards are money, or at least they were in the previous game. They are your currency that you'll use to buy weapons and other stuff later on. So I'm always happy to find metal shards. And then there's lots of crafting materials like chill water.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Blaze. We haven't seen any blaze yet, but that's like, well, this is just where we came from, isn't it? Yeah, so we don't want to go down there, I don't think. Or maybe we do? Okay, maybe I was just exploring in the wrong direction.
Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to...
I pressed the button before she finished saying what she just needed. Okay, I really have to get used to square for stealth.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Okay, that's a burrower. I can hear others is an issue. Oh, shoot. Where's the... Nope. I just need him to not look into this bush right now. Yeah, his hackles are already up. Yeah, I feel like there's a balancing thing where, like, when you do the stealth kill, you get out of it without, risking any health or whatever, but then you don't get all the stuff that you can get if you knock off their backpacks. And if this is the last guy, then I want to try to knock off his backpack and then his sound shell thing that he's got on his chest. No, I can hear another one. Boy, the sound in this game is very well done. Also, Kay and Czar, for what it's worth, watching App play Ghost of Tsushima, which is not what he's playing tonight, but just generally speaking, yeah, that was me making a lot of stupid noise because I pressed the wrong button. That's one of the things that really got me back in the mood to play a similar game. I don't want to stand in that ray. Well, let's knock off his backpack if we can.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Shit! Oh, he had my number. Oh, I was about to say, we're going to have a fantastic slow-mo view of just Aloy getting killed. So my early impressions about, like, hard difficulty, I'm enjoying this because these guys are...
How to make it fall into the basin.
Even these, like, starting guys are pretty lethal. And that makes it feel a lot more tense. I remember the Watchers in the first game... At least I think they were called Watchers. There was like...
I can make it to that tower. I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
I have to keep hitting the button. Okay, we can see where he goes. Yeah, I would probably be well served by not trying to strip all of these guys for parts, but like on that last one, I think I knocked off his sound shell, and that felt good. Like, oh, we're gonna get a critical crafting material out of this. Okay, I can hear them. All right, I'll mark his path, but there's another one I feel like... Okay. Yeah, he knows something's up. His friend just got killed. Fortunately, we did not leave him to grieve for very long. Okay, so there's at least one dude left. I want his backpack, and I want his sound shell. Resource container. That's what we want. Tag part. Oh, well that's cool. Maybe that keeps it, like, highlighted?
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Okay, we knocked off his resource container. He's burrowing. I don't think he knows where I am, though. Okay. Go to the shuttle. Well, yeah, in a minute. So he came back up. Or not. Is there another way around? Can I come at him from an angle that he doesn't expect? I'd like his sound shell now if I could. Yeah. Tag part. Okay, so he shows me his belly. Oh, I think we got it. Well, we got him, so it's all the same. Yes, okay, so the sound shell gives us a sound shell and an echo shell. I don't have a use for those right now, but I bet I'll be glad to have them later on. The other thing that I want to keep an eye out for in this game, and that, like, when Mia played it, for example, I pointed out to her, I think I mentioned it to Samalander in the first game, the game, like, occasionally gives you loot boxes. Like, in a way that you would think, oh, so what is this? Like some microtransaction garbage that I'm going to have to buy the keys to open? No, the game just randomly you'll find loot boxes, and like I think most players of the game, I just didn't bother to look at any of that stuff until, like, basically it was like choking my inventory. And then I went through and found, like, oh, here's all of this awesome stuff that I could have had the whole time. And it's just going into your inventory to open it up. So I do want to check my inventory probably at least
There.
once a
That ladder can get me up to the tower.
stream. And make sure that we get all of that stuff. So I'm just looking around to make sure that I've gotten everything. Anything of value. Okay. But yeah, the Watchers in the first game were, like, dangerous during that first little section when you were very young, Aloy. And then, as long as you had a weapon on you, they didn't pose much of a threat, except for the extent that they could, like, expose you to...
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
I don't want to drop, though. Launch myself from the grapple point. What does that... I can't go up, and I can't, like, latch onto that next part. If I eject backwards, that does not look like something I can grab onto with human hands. And I don't see anything else. Well, maybe we square and then X.
I didn't get up high enough.
Oh, it's teaching me a new thing. Oh, god damn it, I'm bad at this game. Okay. I think that you're supposed to, if I saw it correctly, do tap X and then do circle. Tap circle before reaching grapple point to launch into the air. Got it. Oops.
Got it.
Okay. I'm concerned that I will forget that that's a thing that I can do, but that's... Do the grapple launch and then circle. Now, Kay or Czar, App did play Zero Dawn, didn't he? I feel like I wasn't there to see it, but I feel like he's mentioned it, or maybe I've seen clips of him having played it. I'm really glad that he has a PlayStation 5, because I think that he will probably enjoy this as well. I'm only looking around, so surely I'm not meant to, like, jump down there. So... Oh, here we go.
Well, that sounds good. Storm's getting bad.
I wonder if I should have tried circle there, and maybe she would have, like, immediately gone up onto the
Made it.
thing. So, I go to the end of this, I jump to the right, then I jump to the right again, and then possibly along the way there might be something that I have to grapple to. So I will do my best.
Easy.
Okay. I am learning the visual language of the game.
There is a cable here. Maybe I can... Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
I like that I'm walking all cool. It's very harrowing, actually. He did, and he loved it. Hated the DLC, a very unpopular opinion, but he loved the game. I think it's still in his top 10. Is it because he played the DLC after having finished...
There are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
After having finished the main game, because I feel like a lot of people who did the main game and then...
Great. More machines in my way.
I missed the more machines. I didn't see them. I like the thing I've heard about the Horizon DLC, which again I will say here, I did not play that myself, was anticlimactic after having finished the main game. Like, they were hoping for a story extension, and what they got was... Uh-oh. An additional piece of the tale that was actually sort of intended to be played ahead. So I don't know what that guy is. That's not a burrower. And I haven't learned his robo-type yet. Hello to Salamander, reading my new book like a fool when Angel starts playing Forbidden West. Salamander, I hope, more than anything, Salamander, I hope you had a great visit with your family. Oh, I should definitely make some arrows. And I'm looking forward to seeing you stream tomorrow. Okay, he couldn't have seen me. I mean, granted, I've got kind of some bright hair, but I'm pretty well hidden. Nope. Okay, but really? I just want to learn about this. So this is a Scrounger. So I would like to hit him in his power cell. Okay, we got that part. Oh, I think we made him really mad. Oh, Christ. So, these guys have a wide attack. Wow. These guys are super lethal to me, at least right now. I need to be a lot more careful to not get spotted. Salamander liked... So, Kay says he did play it after the main game. We told him to do it before finishing the main game, but he did his thing and ended up with a that's it kind of reaction. Kay, one of the all-time... Like, one of the things that happened to me that's right along the same course, and I also want to read what Salamander said. Salamander liked the DLC for Zero Dawn, but it got to in the middle of the story. The family thing was good but long. Yeah, Salamander said he might be slightly mad. I was so excited that I got his spark thing.
More machines in my way.
But then he had a friend. So, yeah, no, this is why I'm playing it on the tougher difficulty level, because I like the idea that if we get spotted... I don't like forced stealth games, but I like games where stealth is encouraged simply because it's a good idea. So, yeah, Kay, Pillars of Eternity. If App ever chooses to play that, it has the White March DLC, like parts 1 and 2, I think that's what it's called. Just so that this is not a spoiler, this is actually very important information. Just so you and everybody knows, if you... That DLC is very much intended to be played at the point in which it sort of comes, like you are made aware of it. The game sort of expects you to go do that at that time. You can choose not to do it then and go back later, but if you wait too long, you will A, be horribly over-leveled for it, so it sort of like takes all the... I don't want to get seen by this guy. Yeah, I keep getting heard or spotted by this guy. And also B, again, Pillars of Eternity DLC. If you hit the point of no return in that game, you are not allowed to do the... Oh, shit! Okay. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Aloy? I don't know what that was. Yes, go. I'm dead. Oh my god, really? Critical strike him. That was on purpose, everyone. I wasn't panicked. Can I hide again or something? Okay, I'm just a reed in the wind. Okay, we'll both take turns getting stuck on geometry. Okay, just shoot him in the eye. It's fine.
Okay. Got this place to myself now.
Kay is like, man, he just straight up flanked you. Yeah, I was out doing my thing, and he's like, hey, who are you? You're not allowed to be here. Excuse me, did you get separated from the tour group? Like, I was so bad at stealth when he walked up to me, he was honestly confused as to who is this interloper? Yeah, I can definitely use some more medicine pouch. So yeah, Sam Melander, this is, as you can see, episode 1. I am figuring out the mechanics. So far we have the grapple hooker, or the pole caster. We've got that. And we can see a place where I might go soon, but I don't have a way up to it from here that I see. Let's get this medicinal sky brush. Oh, and yeah, I used a lot of arrows. Okay, and then let's just make sure if I need any Ridgewood. Okay, I am full on Ridgewood again. Yeah, because what happened, Pillars of Eternity, I played the whole game, and I was like, oh, well, the DLC came out well after the main game, so surely it's like post-game content, so I'll go do it after I finish the main game. No, if you, like, go too far, then you're not allowed to do it at all. So what happened to me was I finished the main game. Then I found out that I couldn't do the DLC, so then I had to...
console might be in there.
Yeah, then I had to reload from an earlier save, then do the DLC, which I was like many levels too high, so it was really just like...
Time to crush those machines down below.
Run through with very, very little effort involved, and then do the ending of the game again. And it's not the game's fault, like I'm sure that I could have just looked up when are you supposed to do the DLC. But it was disappointing and very anticlimactic nonetheless.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower?
Well, I have an idea. Also, can I make any more of these? Yes. No, I don't have any more blast paste. Rock, small health potion. I need some wild meat. And that's all I can make right now. Oh,
Getting
also
more
another
focus
thing.
could help here.
Another thing that I should not forget is that the potions can let us overhype our health, overcharge it. I think it like slowly ticks down back to normal. Boy, I said I had an idea, and it turns out that I don't, because this actually didn't quite fall far enough. Let's see if there's anything we can grapple onto. Oops, that's the wrong button. We want to do this, this, and then triangle. I do feel like the game would tell me. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't do this. It's a very, very dumb angle to try to be doing that from. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, the people we've been talking to.
Touch the cables.
Oh, Kay, I also wanted to ask you, has Clay, Hey Call Me Clay, ever done any Elite Dangerous in VR? Because that is one of the few VR experiences that I've had. My producer played tons of that game in VR. I will also note quickly that there's what sounds like a major storm rolling through. Makes me a little nervous doing something with electronics right now, but we'll see if it gets lightning-y.
Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I have to detach those cables quick.
And my memory is that he really likes VR stuff, so I just didn't know if he had interacted with that. Because that
Should be the right spot.
is a particularly cool VR experience.
That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it. One down. I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables.
So I did try to... What? Okay, so I want you guys to know I don't think I pressed anything that would account for her having chosen to come here.
Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Earl was right. But no turning back now.
Boy, I really screwed this up. I did not mean to fall. Okay, we're back on track. And... By the way, Samlander, what book were you reading? I have no explanations for why I'm failing at that. It's just double X. I hope you all understand. I know how to press X twice. Hold on. I've got to figure out... There's the elevator. Okay. I hope by falling the first time I didn't, like, invalidate it as being a valid grapple point or something. The game devs were like, okay, so we can deactivate this geometry now. Nobody's going to be dumb enough to fall from here, so we can just free up a little bit of memory. The hookshot can be finicky in ways that I, at the end of the game, still do not fully understand. And Kay is saying that it got her a couple times as well. I am glad to hear it. Now, this game has been patched a bunch, but I think that Samlander... Well, I don't know when Kay played it, but Samlander played, like, the fully patched version, as far as I know. Okay, I'm gonna be a little more careful here. Wait, I'm trying to go here. Okay. So, what if I just jump from here? Okay, now watch me go up. I'm not pressing any buttons at all. Left, and then... Right? Sorry, I just don't understand. Thank God I don't have a grip meter right now, because I'm... Oh, what? Up? Up! Okay, I didn't even see it. I mostly just really didn't want to fall again, because I don't think that Aloy's ankles can survive that. Hello to Grumpy! Kay played it at launch, and then I want to see what else she has to say. Down? So, square is down. Square for down, it's just going to take a minute. Wait a second. This is back where we were. Hold on.
Almost there.
Oh, no, it's
There's the
not.
connector.
It just looks very similar. Okay.
Not going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Slitherfang. Okay, so they're weak versus a lot of stuff that I don't have. Although I should probably use the chill bombs. Acid canister. I feel like I would like to destroy that if I could. I don't even see what part of this guy is an acid canister. Glow blast container. Earth grinder.
I should target it first.
I didn't hear what she said. Purge water, sparker, shock orb. This guy is only made of ways to kill me. Okay, I want the acid container. I feel like that's a good thing to not have active. I don't see it anywhere. He spit acid at the rock a second ago. I would love to bait him into doing that again, so that then he doesn't have as much acid to spit into my face when I... Boy, he's really mad about it. Oh, shit! He was done waiting. Okay, this is just... Okay, so... what can I hit him with? Yes, tag that part. Where is it? So wherever that acid container is, I don't feel like I have access to it right now. So I need something that is sort of up front. Oh, he didn't like that. Please don't get stuck on this. Oh. I'd love to have a better idea on what parts I'm shooting, but the trouble with, like, doing a scan on this dude is that he... Yep. If I'm scanning him, that means he can see me. And he does not like the sight of me. Ow. Ow. So, Aloy parkours up and around these rocks pretty good. But it does... Okay, let's shoot whatever that grinder is, please. Can I hit him? No. It's okay, but don't stand here. Acid canister. Yeah, I can't get to that. So the Slither Fang... No. Darn it. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to be in the fire any more than the acid. Nope, that's not going to be great. No! Crap! Why did I think that I could pull that off? I am not going to enjoy fighting one of these guys that's fully mobile. Please tell me he's not fully mobile now. Okay, no, he's still pinned. Oh, he very much disliked that. Can I do that some more? Okay, is there...
Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Okay, I think it's the canisters on the side of his head. Oh, shit. Nope. Okay, that was a great choice of places to dodge. A+. Nope. Okay, so he's very mad. The game really gave me a mulligan on that one. I should have been Juice. Okay. So, let me, I don't know if the, chill bombs are gonna do anything against this guy, but they might at least slow him down a little bit. I'm not seeing any, like, brittle... I guess a very small amount of brittle is building up. So I don't feel like it's happening. And you might wonder, why did I not attack there? I was expecting him to attack me. Okay, yeah, that is not helpful. Okay, next time I get another shot at his face canister. Boy, I cannot quite... He gave up. Either that or I'm very dead now. I think I hit the time limit on him being pinned.
I gotta take this thing down fast. A trap, maybe? Frost ammo? Or my focus might find something I can use around here. See what this can do. How do you like that?
He seems pretty okay with it, actually.
No more shots. Time to drop it.
Okay. So I did that. I bet there's an entire population of people that had no idea this guy could even get free. They just instantly killed him. So he's got, okay, he's got other canisters that are like on his belly, which I'm now seeing. Hold on. Nope, I'm not going to get them right now. Okay, those got to be worth something. Nope. It's so weird. I got the canister, like the purple canister on the other side of his head, like basically 1 or 2 shots. I just cannot dial in this other one. I don't know if he's moving more than he was or if my skills have atrophied that quickly, but no, every time I try to get the shot, he starts moving, which probably just means that my timing is really bad. Okay. I don't know. I just can't. I just can't hit that one. I would very much like to find... Oh, there's some more of these things, are there? Get it. Get the thing. I feel like I got really lucky there.
It's dead. Finally.
Okay, let's search him. So I will look at
Data center should be straight ahead.
skill points in a
I was
second.
gonna have to find another way there.
Hello to Grumpy, by the way. I don't think I said hello. Sometimes these guys have, like, the big guys have additional, like, what's it called? Like salvageable parts. So I just want to take a quick walk around. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I didn't die. I'm not glad that I should have done a lot better than that. And you are all learning in real time. I never have been good at aiming on a controller. So expect to see a lot of that. I do like the fact that with the motion controls, like I can come up and like do this with the stick, but then also like do some more fine control just by moving the controller. That I feel like as I get more and more used to it, that will feel better and better. So seriously though, like in that fight, does he always get loose and then you do that second part? Or if you shoot that second purple container on his face, does he go down earlier? I'm just curious because it felt like the game got tired of me waiting for me to figure out how to shoot the bow and was just like, all right, fine. You don't want to do it quickly? You'll do it the hard way. Now let's just find a way out of this ravine. Grumpy died a bunch of times there, and when you consider that Grumpy passed all of Ori and the Blind Forest, had only died like 3 times in the entire adventure, that is... Oh, I bet we climb on him to get out. No, we don't. He doesn't go anywhere. But no, Grumpy, seriously, thank you for the reaffirmation. I was playing very conservatively, and that meant very, very ineffectively. The fight is staged as a tutorial, so each phase is mandatory. Okay. Yeah, I really wasn't kidding. I was like, oh, I really screwed this up by not going faster. One of my favorite animations from the first game was when Aloy would get down off of like a tall neck. Every single time she did it.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Oh, hold on one second. We have a skill point. I haven't even been to this. So I've earned my first skill point. Skill points are gained by leveling up and completing quests and activities. Choose a skill tree to open it. And I assume... Well, it's starting on Hunter, so I do feel like Hunter's probably a good place to start. Also, well, Infiltrator is probably my chosen thing. Let's go to Hunter. Choose a skill and hold X. Concentration plus. Increase your concentration limit. Prolong use. Yes! I feel like that's an extremely good one to be picking up. 50% more of that, please. This is a Valor Surge. Learn all 3 connected skills to automatically unlock it. Equip a Valor Surge to use it. Valor Surges are powerful special abilities that require a buildup of Valor to use. Earn Valor through various actions in combat, like removing components, targeting weak spots, and defeating enemies. Each skill tree offers different Valor Surges that provide unique advantages. Okay, so there's some benefit to focusing in on a particular one to get the Valor Surge. But this is a passive boost, can be recognized by its circular shape. Skills in this category provide a constant increase to your basic capabilities. Learning past passive boost multiple times increases their benefits. Oh, that's why it was 1 of 2. Learning outfits and weaves can also improve their effects. So that's why... See where it says level 1? I thought, oh, I'll have to go further down. And that's why the first place that I went was down to see like, oh, is that where I'm going to find the next level? But no, you learn it a second time. Cool. And then this is... Okay, so they're all here. It's just... You can go back and like choose the track from there. Sam was saying that I'm learning way more about the game than I did. Are the tutorials new? Were they patched in? Or was it about the snake having all parts of that fight mandatory? I really was expecting... I'm dead serious. I was just going to look over and chat like, wow, I didn't know that he could get free. Well, you really took your time on that.
Okay. I should find the server room.
The big one for me, like just to own this, the rock breakers in the first game, I never learned how to fight them. I had a fight with a rock breaker. Like the whole series is up here on Twitch. I had a fight with a rock breaker. The in-game sun went down. I fought him all night long. It came back up. I left the fight, went to go find supplies, and then came back to keep fighting him. I could not figure out how to do more than incidental chip damage. I was so bad. Every other enemy in the game, the Thunder Jaws, the,
I have to be.
Well, that's one way down. The big panther guys, snap maws, the big snap maw, like the big crocodile guys. I could fight all of them. The rock breakers, the underground like mole guys, I never figured out. I never figured it out. Hi, I want to just get this. Like, I never figured it out to the point where I always wanted to do a replay of Zero Dawn on hard, but also so that I could give another shot at fighting those guys. Because there has to be a technique to it. Well, that's probably the way to go. So I'm going to go find out what this is. This is going to be a scannable. Data corrupted on the matter of Mr. Dalgard. He's been a valuable memory of Far Zenith for years. Even Peter saw the need for a polished spokesman to preserve anonymity for the rest of us. But with all the new members we recruited to increase funds with the Odyssey's expedited timeline, there's simply not enough berths on the ship to accommodate. Cuts have to be made, and let's face it, Oswald lacks the skill set for our future aims. So he's the like spokesperson that we've seen, and it turns out that he's just an empty figurehead. He'll retaliate if we exclude him, of course, so we'll have to give him a proper send-off, but that doesn't mean his usefulness must end. We have plenty of source material to generate a digital puppet, giving us the means to data corrupted, rather. Samlander's saying, want to know how I take them out. I don't think so, specifically because, for all I know, they're in this game. And someday I do want to do a replay of that game on hard. Whether or not it'll be on stream, I want to give it one more crack based on whatever I learn in this game and whatever else. And if I really still can't... figure it out, then I will open it up for conversation.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you! This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The Savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. Looks the same as before.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything. Like, the thing about Hades is that, like, it's not entirely clear to me why Hades isn't able to infect, like, the focuses, for example. Like, cut off shards of itself, like, malicious lines of code. Hades seems incredibly dangerous.
I could pull this thing out of... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Well, maybe we'll go visit that gigantic statue of me, which I have to point out, Aloy didn't say anything about. That would be really distracting to me. Was she aware that they did this? It seems so. Either that or, like, she's doing a really good job of not just... I would feel horribly embarrassed by that.
I might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire.
Yes. Oh, hello to Mia! Mia, I hope you're having a great evening. This is not a climbable. Not yet, anyway. Sometimes flat surfaces like that, like they con in video games to, like, oh, you can do like a wall scramble, basically. Oh, hello to Jody K! Jody K, I hope that you are having a great evening. Thank you very much for the raid. And she says, raid from the lasso, which makes me suspect that she was at Mia's watch party. I hope you guys all had a great time. Tap. Okay, so we're going to learn what to do with this. Probably that? Although it's not locking on yet. It might be too far away.
I can't reach that from here. I need to get closer. I should be able to pull that crane closer.
Hold on.
There we go.
Varl's down there. Aloy! What are you doing? You didn't talk to us.
Cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. Looks like he tricked me.
Oh.
Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades?
That's why she was like, when she said he wouldn't, he couldn't, whatever she said, I was like, how on earth is she linking this back to Silas? It's because it was his spear. Okay.
Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me.
Also,
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Let's say at least once, you know, pour one out for Lance Reddick, who has passed away since doing the voice work in this game. Really great actor, great voice actor.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note. Somewhere to the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Gah! There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
They're not even looking at the spire, though. I kind of feel like if something of that size was turning into a transformer, it might draw your attention from your conversation. What are they chatting about?
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible.
Just me. Okay.
You went inside it, and it transformed. almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Well, you can talk to people first. One of the scenes in the first game that I really liked was when I guess Avad, is that his name? The Sun King makes this kind of like really clumsy pass at Aloy, and he's like, "Hey, you know, how about it, baby?" And she's like, "No." And then like they actually talk about it like adults, where it's awkward, but he does apologize. Like, you know what? You're right. Like, that really wasn't appropriate, and it's not the time. And it was like, it didn't feel like it was just this fake contrition, but he really was like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. And then they like go on to be coworkers again. It was just, I like that so much media is just like, oh, you know, that was weird and awkward, so now we have to get really weird about it. And I like the fact that they found a path that I don't usually see reflected in media.
I'll be right here until you need me.
Okay. I may toggle the headpiece on and off later, but I want to talk to some people.
It was quite a fuss getting everyone out here to meet you.
Sorry, it was a big deal.
The statue seems to be coming along nicely.
Savior, welcome back to the Alights.
It's an understatement to say that your reputation precedes you, Savior. Welcome.
Oh, and Ronan, thank you for the raid to you as well.
Savior, the orb remains untouched, as per Blameless Murad's instructions.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. Your cousin, Fashav.
Okay, this was lit
How long
up.
has he been a Tenakth captive?
Okay, sorry, we heard this.
5 years? That tribe is renowned. Well,
If I see him,
I could have sworn it was lit up, but maybe it wasn't.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know. when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Fist will confront the challenge directly. Brain will use insight to find a clever and less obvious approach. Heart will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. I usually like clever and less obvious approaches.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
As Grumpy says, yeah, poor Avad. He's got it bad for her. But I can't tell. Some of her expressions there I might have read as, you know, a little demure, like these fleeting glances, but they could also have been like just waiting for him to stop talking. It's a little bit difficult to tell. She's clearly not into it for a romantic relationship right now. I'll say this. If she's not into him at all, like at all, then, you know, the whole thing where she's like, we have to have a higher perspective and I can't think beyond that, at least not right now. It is okay, Aloy, to just say no, like it's just not going to happen. Because I honestly thought that's where they left it last time. The fact that he's revisiting the topic, sure, but I thought that she was pretty definitive about it.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Or those big snake guys, the Slitherfangs. Those are also pretty serious from what I've heard. Don't ask me how I heard.
Savior, everything's just the way you left it. We made sure of it.
Also, Jab is saying that her hair physics seem wrong. Her hair is very slidey, I notice. But we've come a long way since the era of Lara Croft. What is this?
Part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Also, Mia, thank you to you and Samalander for doing the shoutouts for one another. One of the characters... So, one of the things that this game does better than any other game I could remember up to its time of release, and it's probably been done better since then, but every character in the game was unique. Every character that you talked to, anybody that had a spoken line of dialogue, was different. They not only had a different face and a different voice from what I could ever tell, but their clothing had these like little adornments, these things that were distinctive to them and you would never see again that I could remember on another character. And like an example of that is it was either Petra or Tetra. I forget what it was, one of those two. But like, if that character shows up, I honestly think that I would recognize them, just because like that was a story and a conversation that, oh, we can examine. Hold on. Go.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Yeah, I would feel extremely awkward about that.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Oh, and Grumpy is saying that he doesn't think that Aloy knows how she feels about Avad. Yeah, I could easily accept the idea that Aloy's opinion or like thoughts on Avad are completely unformed. I don't think that she thinks of Avad at all unless he's in the room.
Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
She is very, very purpose-driven. And then when he shows up, she's like, I think that she does feel something about him, but whether or not it's respect for the way that he's trying to renovate the Sundom, or is not a bad-looking man, or a combination thereof, hard to say.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Yeah, I would say, I don't remember, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, I'm not pretty sure. I definitely played it after having played Zero Dawn, but the fact that you could speak, I don't know about visual distinctiveness, but you could talk to every single character, to my memory, in Divinity Original Sin 2. Like, that game was... Oh, are you supposed to knock these down? Okay. I remember in the first game, there were these, deer guys, the deer dummies that there was an achievement for knocking them all down, and I didn't know that at the beginning of the game, and then tried to go back and find a whole bunch of them, and didn't really do that. As Sam Lander says, yeah, Aloy has a lot more to worry about than Avad.
Got it, everyone. Welcome back to the Elite, Savior.
Okay. I'd like to know if there's anybody else, any other friends to talk to. We've been back there. Can I talk to her?
It's Aloy, right? Oi, you're that Nora machine hunter.
That's what they call me. Okay, I feel like we've talked to everybody. I don't see any other question marks or anything else. Oh, talk to your friends. There are more. Modify your spirit. No, I want to talk to my friends. Let's look at the map, because maybe it'll be marked. Point to the lens. Talk to your friends. The fact that it's still here makes me concerned that there's a friend that I miss. Is it possible that there's somebody up here? I feel like we already went up here, though. I'm gonna look real quick just to be sure. Besides, maybe we'll see more friends. I cannot go up further than this. Oh, but we could get this. Okay, so we found a watch. Oh, sorry, an ancient black bracelet. Some more blast paste, which is good for our bombs. Or traps. Okay. I'm probably going to take damage getting down from here. I don't want to linger in this area forever, but I would feel... Yeah. I think it's time to go to the bench. You guys, is there anybody I didn't talk to?
It's strange to be back in Meridian. Well, to be honest, it's always strange here.
All right, we'll go. I don't want to just hang around, lingering at the party for a little bit too long. Also, from what we know, Aloy's not really big on goodbyes. She just sort of, like, leaves. Everybody looks around. Hey, did you Is Aloy still around? Oh, she must have left. Ah, here we go.
An honor to make your acquaintance, Savior.
I did get the, what was it, the trophy? So we do have some friends. I did get the trophy for, like, having everybody that could be at the Battle of Meridian at the battle. Like I assembled the whole crew, which felt good.
Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Oh!
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Wait, sorry, you guys. I messed up. I didn't... Can I still talk to them? I didn't ask about Edaman.
Got more to say? I know I do.
That's for sure.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
Her pronunciation of certain words makes her sound like she's somebody doing an American accent. Like when she said garrison. Like just little subtleties in the way that she speaks.
It's that time.
Be safe out there.
Indeed.
It would not surprise me to learn that voice actor is British or French. Like it's close. It's really good. And then every once in a while, there's one of those words that doesn't usually come up in conversation, and it's just a little touch off. Okay, so the spear upgrade requires the resonator blast skill to use. I assume that I have that. We did it. No animation. That's okay. I'm not mad about no animation.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Okay. We talked to our friends, and we modified the spear. Let's go talk to Varl and Murad. I will confess, Murad, I don't remember from the previous game. Was Murad in Aloy 1. What was it called? What does Mia call it? Horizon Zero West or something like that. I like whatever Mia calls it.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends?
He probably was in it.
Do you need more time?
I think I talked to everybody. I gotta check plus. Yes.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She's gonna take off in the middle of the night so she doesn't have to go with Varl. She wants to go alone. Also... Hold on. I'm also predicting that he was not asleep.
My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ah!
Great.
I have a question about the way that they're using the word embassy.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Okay, a few things. First of all, I think it was Grumpy said that Marad, am I saying that right, was in the previous game a whole bunch.
Find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Well, I don't need... Well, I'll do it just so that it understands that I understand. Secondly, Erend, I 100% remember. Like, Erend was one of those guys that made, like, a really negative first impression, but then the more that you get to know him, he's like, oh, actually, this guy's pretty cool. I really liked Erend by the end of it. Think for a second, I do want to go to skills. So, I mean, I'm kind of inclined to go try to get this. So if we can get down to here, that's good. Concentration regen. So this will double its recovery speed. Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. Depletes more slowly. Yes, let's do that. Negative 15%, not a lot, but let's get it. Like, that's a good place to start. Or continue going. Okay, so we've got our skill. Inventory. Oops. So I've got my spear, my blast bow, and my hunter bow. I've only got the one outfit. I've got some rocks and... Oh, fast travel packs. Yeah, that was another thing about the first game. I almost never fast traveled. It mostly just didn't occur to me to ever do it. And then we've learned about scroungers. An agile scavenger, often seen in packs. It can swiftly consume torn off machine parts, close in to bite enemies, or hurl shock attacks from afar. Yeah, I think we saw it do all three of those things to me. it did very well. Now, and also, hello to Jägermeister. Jägermeister, I was in your stream a few days ago. Hopefully we didn't lose the chance to say hello to Jägermeister. Jägermeister had to jump out very suddenly. I hope everything is okay. And then he was back, like, the next day for a regular stream, so I assume so. I just hope everything's going okay, Jaeger.
If you'll excuse me, I need to contemplate.
So Grumpy says an embassy can refer to a meeting of diplomatic missions, kind of like a meeting. I don't think I've ever heard it used that way, like as an event. Basically, I've only ever heard, to my memory, embassy be used as a location where a diplomatic meeting would occur. Like, I've never heard anybody say, oh, I have an embassy to attend. The embassy is next Thursday, or something like that.
I'll get us packed up and move us along.
Is that a common usage? Sorry, is that a common usage in American English? If that's more common elsewhere, I'd also be interested to know that. I've never heard it used in that fashion. And by the way, if it's unique to, like, this game in this world, that's fine, because again, these folks learned language from holograms that weren't working particularly well, so some of the language lessons might have gotten a bit muddled in the telling. Is this a fast travel? It is. Okay, so I'm actually going to lay down a save right here. There we go. First official save. And I think this is going to have to be where we call episode 1. Wait. Shit. Hold on. Okay. I think that's where we're going to have to cover episode 1. This was a lot of fun. As we've been going, the temperature in this room has been steadily rising and is now at a position that I don't think is fit for human habitation. So we're going to overwrite that save, and we'll still call it the first save of the game. This game makes an extremely good first impression. It looks amazing. I would like to get much better at fighting than I am. So far, I'm very much enjoying the journey on hard, just because the machines are very dangerous, at least to me, at least right now. Sometimes it'll be one of those cases where hard is hard at first, and then it just sort of feels normal after a while. But right now, hard is like, okay, I'd better be ready to make use of my tools in order to survive, especially stealth so far. Very much enjoying that. Again, I may adjust that at any point. Actually, I should probably check to see if I can adjust it. I didn't actually look. Yes, it's right there. So we're going to leave it right where it is, but I will call it out if I do. And otherwise, we're going to call it here. Let the room cool down a little bit. Have a great night. We will see you again tomorrow, although tomorrow I would expect our stream to be for Alchemical August. Tomorrow, okay, let's do this in order. Sam Melander will be playing some Potionomics, Mia will be playing some Potion Craft, and then we here on the channel will be playing some Potion Permit. So that will be our big event coming into August, and we hope to see you there. So our next episode of Forbidden West is very likely to be Monday. Expect to see this in some heavy rotation in the days to come, just because I really want to play it. But it will soon be mixed in with probably some shorter playthroughs, just to, keep a steady stream of like different content coming through. This was very, very fun, you guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna go find somebody fun to raid, and I hope you all have a good night.